Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Music Room Live. This is Tony, as always, hanging out down here in the music room, ready to show you some brand new music that I am really pumped about. So thank you guys so much for being here. I definitely appreciate it. And we got a lot to unpack today, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time other than just to ask you guys to please go ahead and click that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on any future videos or some great music that we want to share with you guys, all right? So today we are going to do a vinyl show and tell plus. So we're going to unpack this record. We're going to do the unboxing. We're going to show you all what's inside. We're going to talk a little bit about this record, but we're also going to go back and look at the previous records from this artist because I want you guys to know more about her, and I'm not sure how many people do. So without further ado, today's vinyl show and tell plus, the first ever vinyl show and tell plus, is going to be dedicated to Valerie June. Alright, so if you're not familiar with Valerie, she is just an awesome, she's hard to put in a box. You really can't put a label on her. She's blues, she's soul, she's Americana, she's gospel. She's just got this amazing voice that's unique as opposed to anything I've really heard before. It's so laid back and so easy, and you could easily go see her at a club on a Saturday night and then go see her the next morning singing in church. That's just kind of a real special thing that she has. She just released her third studio album, full studio album. It's called The Moon and Stars, Prescriptions for Dreamers. Just a beautiful cover. You can kind of see the kind of the rainbow in there, and that is a very cool effect. But anyway, we're going to open this record up right now. I've been waiting to get it, so I finally got it. And I'm going to open it up with you guys. We'll take a look at what's on the inside of the LP, and then we'll talk a little bit about the record, and we'll talk a little bit about Valerie and some of her previous albums. But without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this one open. And you know, you can kind of see how that cover looks. It's kind of neat how it shimmers. Really nice photo of Valerie there. She's got some trademark hair. I'll tell you what, if you've never seen her before, she's got some awesome hair. But in any case, we're going to go ahead and open this up. And let's see what we have here. So we have the album itself in a paper sleeve. It's got some great photos. It looks like from the studio. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the vinyl itself. This is classic black. There are some, I believe, smoke vinyl that are available on Valerie's website. But in this case, I'm always, don't have to have colored vinyl, but that is an option. If you guys want that, you can go right to her website. For right now, I'll put this back in here, and then later on I'll transfer it over to a white paper sleeve. And it looks like we also have, what do we have here? It is, oh, very cool. It is a poster with a nice image there of Valerie. And then if you flip it over, you're going to have your lyrics and liner notes. So kind of a nice way to do that. I think that's really cool. Dig that poster, and when we go back to live shows, I can try to get that signed. That'd be a really cool thing to get autographed and signed. So there you go. Let's just make sure there's nothing else hiding in here. There is no download card, just to let you guys know that. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and slide everything back into the album. So from here, I want to tell you guys about the album. Like I said, Valerie is an amazing songwriter. She plays banjo, guitar, some other instruments that's just escaping me right now, and just got a very organic sound to her. When I saw her play the first time, it was just her and her instruments, and it was awesome. It was stripped down, organic. Her lyrics and her songs are just, they just pull you in. This album itself, The Moon and Stars, Prescriptions for Dreamers, this is, like I said, her third full-length album, and this album shows maturity for sure. There's a lot more instrumentation on this record, I would say. Maybe a lot more, I don't want to say a lot, but there's more production on here, maybe some more experimentation. It does have a very dreamy kind of feel to it, a very, I don't know, it just kind of takes you to a place. It really does. And that's not a bad thing at all. You can kind of see the growth if you start the first record, second record, get to this record. You can see the growth. You can see some chances, some things she's trying out, and I'd say for the most part it really works. There are some moments on here, like I said, a song on here called "Fallen." It's the first song on the B-side. It really brings it back to that stripped down sound of Valerie, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So many great songs on here. Kind of opens up with "Stay," which is a great song. Another song that stands out is a track called "Colors." "Call Me a Fool." If you listen to one song to kind of get an idea of this record, "Call Me a Fool." And we just opened up a Spotify page, so you can check that out. We do have "Call Me a Fool" on there, so you can get an idea. Our Spotify, we always want you guys to buy physical music, but we did a Spotify just so you guys could kind of hear the things that we're digging, hear it for yourself, and then go ahead and hit that purchase button and buy. I would say buy this LP is what you should do, and support the artist. But again, "Fallen" is great. "Two Roads" really shows off her great songwriting. "Starlight," "Eternal Silence," and I don't know. This is kind of one of those records. I can tell you how great it is, but you really have to hear it and put this record on. And I will tell you something, guys. When you listen to the album, don't be like driving in your car, just kind of have it on in the background. This is one of those records, right? And maybe I sound a little crazy, where I would say kind of get in your music room or wherever it is you listen to music, maybe dim the lights, light a candle, and this album is going to set a mood. And like I said, it's kind of a dreamy, kind of a, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it definitely kind of sets a tone and a mood. And it's a good thing, I promise you. It's a good vibe that this record has to it. But it's one that is really meant to be listened to. There's a difference between having a record on or an album on just for something in the background. This is not a background record. This is one that you want to take in, you want to experience, you want to hear it. Maybe even have some headphones on would be kind of cool just to pick up on some of those nuances. But anyway, like I said, there is a lot more instrumentation on this record, but her voice still is the star. Valerie is from Memphis, Tennessee, and you just hear it. You hear it in the kind of the drawl, the real easy, laid-back drawl that she has. She's nothing aggressive with the lyrics, but they grab you. So to me, I'm telling you, if you guys are familiar with Valerie June and you have not yet picked up this record, it's a no-brainer, right? Pick it up. If you are not familiar with Valerie, I still recommend picking this record up, but I would tell you to do yourself a favor, right? She's 3 full albums in. And at this point, we're going to kind of go back and look at a couple of those 2 other records. So if you just want to know about this album right here, it's a buy. Go out there and buy it, no doubt about it. Check it out. If that's all you want to know about, thank you. I hope we helped pick this album up. However, if you want to know a little bit more about Valerie June, we're going to kind of go back a little bit into the other 2 albums. I'm going to share my experience with you on this artist, okay? So I have one of my best friends in the whole wide world named Dave. Dave lives up in Detroit, and he's my musical brother. He's one of those people that he loves music, maybe even more than I do, if that's possible. But Dave and I have completely opposite tastes. I'm like Iron Maiden and Kiss, right? And Dave is like Radiohead and bands that I've never heard of before, like Elbow and Knee and some crazy bands to me. But it's cool because every once in a while we kind of meet in the middle on music. And Dave actually told me about Valerie June for the first time. He played me one of her songs and I was absolutely hooked. I picked up her debut record, Pushing Against A Stone. This is it right here. Phenomenal, amazing record. You have, if nothing else, if you buy her new record, you have to pick up this record. It is amazing. And it is just so stripped down. It is so, the word organic I keep using. And you just get to really hear her voice and her talent. And the songs are amazing. Somebody to Love is a great song. Want to Be on Your Mind. I was singing that as I was setting up the camera. Tennessee Time. Just an awesome record. And I actually got to see Valerie on this tour. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it or not. I'm going to put this up there a little bit. You can see some writing on the top of my album here. And that's her signature. I got to meet her. When I went to this show, my mom had just recently had a stroke. and was not doing very well. It was really a hard time. And during the meet and greet, I got to talk to Valerie a little bit, and one of her songs that really resonated with me, something that she did. She did a gospel tune, and it really resonated with me, and I thanked her for that. And I explained to her what was going on, and she signed my record. She said, "To Tony, a mighty fine reason," which was the song she played that night. So just kind of a really cool memory of meeting her that night and the kind of person that I believe that she is. Just like her music, she seems as an artist, as a person, to be very true, very real. Anyway, this collection of songs is absolutely amazing. I'm telling you guys, this is a record that I would highly recommend picking up. I know the vinyl is still available on this one, so when you order or go pick up the Moon and the Stars, make sure you pick up Pushin Against A Stone as well. They are nice bookends to her career. But since you're going to buy 2 albums, you might as well buy 3. Pushin Against A Stone came out in 2014, and in 2017, Valerie released the album The Order of Time. And this was a really nice pickup from where Pushin Against A Stone left off. Again, really showcased her vocals, her songwriting ability. Still more on the organic side of things, kind of more stripped down, but still showed some growth from the first record. And it really fits in to that record and to the new record, The Moon and the Stars. So there you go. I don't know how much this really does justice, but I just think it's really important that you guys know. I think she's an artist that you guys need to know about if you don't. Again, Valerie June, Pushin Against A Stone, The Order of Time, and then what we're here to talk about, the brand new record, The Moon and Stars, The Prescription for Dreamers. I want to make sure I get that right. So 3 albums. If you've never delved into the music, pick up the discography. Just go ahead and do it all, We got the stimulus money now, all right? Tax returns are coming. Pick up these 3 records. Vinyl, they sound amazing on vinyl. I do believe on some albums are just meant for vinyl. That's his whole discography, all right? But if you just want to check out the newest one, you are good to go. Check out the brand new record from Valerie. Again, please use the comment section. Let us know what you think. If you've never heard her before and you kind of go in and listen to some of those tunes, I'd love to know your thoughts and some of the songs that jump out to you. And again, please hit that subscribe button. We just appreciate your support. We appreciate you checking us out. We know there are just a few other videos out there you can choose from, so we really appreciate you checking out ours, all right? We are also online. We are themusicroom.me on the World Wide Web. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram as The Music Room Me. We are on Twitter as The Music Room Me. And like I said, now we're on Spotify. But I'll tell you what, we're going to leave links here in the bottom. It's one link. You click it. It's going to tell you all about us and where you can find us. Please say hello, give us a like, give us a subscribe, all that good stuff. And we truly appreciate it. And we look forward to sharing more music with you in the near future. But for now, it's all about Valerie June. It's all about the new record, The Moon and Stars, Prescription for Dreamers, and then it's about going back and picking up her other 2 albums, Pushin Against A Stone and The Order of Time, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot. You have your homework. You have your assignment. I truly appreciate you. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.